Hey Yogis, tomorrow we start another live stream masterclass series, a little bit shorter than the Kundalini, but no less epic. This will just be for 2 weeks, so 6 classes in total starting tomorrow, 2 p.m. Bali time. So it's going to go same schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. for 2 weeks. And what we'll be doing in this session is looking at 6 of the, how can we call them? The secret tantric teachings hidden within the Yoga Sutra. Most people think that the Yoga Sutra is a Raja Yoga text, but it isn't. That wasn't Patanjali's mission. His mission was to suture, and that's why where we get this word from, sutra, to suture or to heal, to stitch back the yoga tradition into one concise body as it was starting to fray and move off in independent parts. So Patanjali's job was to take all of the different teachings, the Vedanta, the Raja, the Jnana, the Bhakti, the Kriya, the Tantra, all of it, and bring it back into one thread, one singular luminous thread. And that's what the Yoga Sutra is all about. So there's a lot of incredible tantric practices in there, tantric practices that allow us to understand how to master asana, what Patanjali and the masters say about how do we not only practice asana, but how do we master it. Super great teaching. How to access extrasensory perception. Who doesn't want that? How to access the cave of the heart, how to merge with ISHVARA in the 11th stage formal practice of ISHVARA PRANIDHANA. It's more than just this concept of surrendering to the divine. Like, what the hell does that even mean? ISHVARA PRANIDHANA is an actual 11-stage process that we'll go through in, I think, the 3rd class. And then some other extraordinary classes or extraordinary teachings or practices around accessing pratyahara. What is pratyahara as an experience, and what is the practice? And there's a specific practice that gets us to that space. And the last practice that we'll do, which is my favorite, is based on Sutra 350. Check it out, read what it says. It's extraordinary. But essentially, it's the teaching that allows us to access the siddhi or superpower of omniscience. What is omniscience? All-knowingness. Why do we want to access all-knowingness? Because then we become the knower of ourself, and that is the point, self-realization. So I'm very, very excited about these teachings. I think that when I learned these teachings from Yoga Rupa and from Pandit Rajmani Tigunaya, it made me into a meditator. A proper one. It was these teachings that transformed me from an asana-based yogi into a meditation-based yogi. And so I am a huge fan of these practices because I think that meditation is going to be a major player in the transformation of the world and moving it to its next stage of evolution. And one of my goals is just to get as many people meditating as possible. And these meditation practices from the heart of the Yoga Sutra are just epic. So I hope you join me for them, because to really understand the Yoga Sutra, we need practice. We actually need 4 things. We need the original text, of course, and in our case, as non-Sanskrit speakers, most of it, we need a great translation. Then we need the original commentary, which in this case is from sage Vyasa. Then we need a lineage who can give us the oral practices, the oral teachings that aren't listed step by step in either the commentary or the sutra, in this case, or any text. They never wrote the exact practices down, as in how to do the practices, because they didn't want the practices falling into the wrong hands, because power can easily corrupt. And these practices are all about siddhis. Not all about siddhis, but one of the things that happen as we practice more and more is we do become more powerful, and power in the wrong hands is not a great thing, as I think we can all agree. So we need the text, we need the commentary, we need the lineage to get the practices, but then we need our own practice to actually embody the teachings of the Yoga Sutra. It's not enough to just study these practices academically. I tried that for so many years. I looked at breaking the words down. I am very grateful for those teachers out there who taught me how to recite the sutras, because I love them. When I did that, I was deep in my Biggie Smalls, Tupac, hip hop kind of stage, and I just thought, this is original hip hop. Maitri Karuna Murito Pekshanam Sukituka Punya Punya Vishayanam Bhavanatas Chitta Prasadanam. I was like, this is where hip hop began. But even learning how to chant the Yoga Sutra and understanding it conceptually, I never really understood the Yoga Sutra until I practiced the secret teachings that it offered. So it's my absolute pleasure to be able to share these sublime, hidden, secret tantric teachings from the Yoga Sutra with you. Monday, 2 p.m. Bali time, then Wednesday and Friday the same. 6 classes in total, 2 weeks. Love to see you there. Hari, Hari, Hari Om.